Our next guest is cycling 225 miles, not to get a medal, not for a personal record, but for something far bigger, the fight against cancer. And this is not his first rodeo. This year marks 5 years for Mike Roach, riding Coast to Coast for Cancer. It's a program for cancer research. He's going to pedal in honor of several loved ones affected by cancer, including his late mother-in-law. And he is here this morning to tell us all about his journey and this whole ride. We were talking earlier, Mike, and thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank
I
you.
know you'd rather be out doing another 70 miles like you did over the weekend. But, you know, what pushed you? This is 5 years for you?
This is the 5th year. Yeah,
Okay.
I've been very lucky.
Obviously, you've had some family members, as pretty much we all do, that have cancer. But what was it that said, you know, Mike, I should probably do something to honor them? How about a bike ride?
Well, I've been involved in it, like I said, 5 years, and I'm one of 108 BMS, Bristol Myers Squibb employees who are doing Coast to Coast for Cancer. It's over 9 segments that ends up in New Jersey. But my personal reason is my family, like so many other families, has been directly impacted by cancer.
Sure.
I lost my own mother 23 years ago to cancer. That was just a year after losing my father-in-law to cancer. But most recently, my mother-in-law, Marilee, she was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer 8.5 years ago. She fought valiantly. She was kind of my spark plug, my cheerleader. Okay. Whenever I rode in the Coast to Coast previously, and she thought I was a little bit crazy, but it meant a lot.
But in a good way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it meant a lot to her that I was doing that, and I think that helped in her cancer treatment. Ultimately, she was able to see her eight grandchildren. She was the last remaining grandmother for my 3 children.
Okay.
And she helped raise 8 healthy, wonderful, now adult children. And only 8 months before she passed last June, one of my nephews was married down in Texas, and she was able to make that trip.
Oh, that's great.
And that meant a great deal to her. So.
Now, this race has already begun. You said they started in Oregon when?
Friday morning in Cannon Beach, Oregon, on the Pacific Ocean. The tradition is the riders dip their toes in the Pacific Ocean. They get on their bikes and they're off. They rode the last 3 days, handing off last night in Bend, Oregon to the next team. And that will go across east.
Salt Lake.
To Salt Lake, and eventually it will end up in St. Louis, where my team of 10 other riders and myself will pick it up. We'll ride 3 days, 225 miles, and we'll end up in Indianapolis on that 3rd night.
You said you're going to be kind of going through Effingham and Terre Haute on your way through there. What day will you actually start that ride?
We start 2 weeks from tomorrow, so Tuesday, September 22nd. We'll hand off to the next team in Indianapolis on Thursday, and then they'll be off to Pittsburgh over 3 days.
What kind of training are you doing? I mean, you told me you had plenty of riding over the weekend. You were happy for the cool weather, but what does it take for you to be in shape to go that 225 over a 3-day stretch?
So the company, Bristol Myers Squibb, is great. They hire coaches for us. They give us training bikes. They bring us out for group rides.
Oh, wow, good.
It's a professionally run event. We also have a logistics company that handles all the trailing vans that ride behind us. They provide all the lodging. They cook excellent meals for us.
That's important.
We're really well taken care of.
You're carving up, I assume.
That's right.
And this raises a lot of money. That's the key here.
That's the key. It's about advancing cancer research for cancer patients. Over the last 12 years, Bristol Myers Squibb has partnered with the V Foundation, Jim Valvano, right, and raised over $19 million. Now, in the U.S., it's Coast to Coast for Cancer for the V Foundation. There's also efforts in Latin America, Japan, and our colleagues in Europe as well. But over those 12 years, $19 million has been raised. And our goal this year in the U.S. for Coast to Coast for Cancer is to raise over $1 million.
You're going to get that.
I hope so.
You're going to get that, and then your company is going to.
The company will match up to the first $500,000. So it's a wonderful, wonderful program.
That's fantastic. Have you got like any social media or something that you're going to be like posting as you're doing your ride here, Mike?
Well,
how can folks follow you and the whole event?
Absolutely. I am not a social media guy, but shout out to my wonderful, beautiful wife, Lynn.
Okay.
She's excellent at that. You can follow all of our efforts at cancerbikeride.org.
Okay.
And you can look for my team, Outspoken for Patients.
Great.
Or you can go by Ryder, Mike Roach, and donate. It's a great cause, and it's a wonderful, wonderful event. Most importantly, it benefits cancer patients, and hopefully we'll do our best to advance cancer research.
Good luck in a couple of weeks when you
really
head out of there from
appreciate the
St.
effort.
Louis, Mike.
I appreciate
We'll try
it.
and keep the weather as nice as it is.
That would be great. That would be great.
All right, good luck to Mike and the rest of the team. We're going to be right back after this. Look at that. There it is in Oregon. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Those are your team.